Toaster back, and we've got another ace tanker. Today we are in the T-34-3. We're on the map Prokhorovka. We're top tier, and you're going to see some kind of questionable plays by the enemy team, and we're going to be able to punish that, right? And we're always going to take that shot on the Hotch. He spotted us, and even though there's a very low chance of us hitting it, we're going to go ahead and take it. So there's some questionable plays on our team's part too. I want you to keep track of that EBR. That's not the last time you're going to see him. So nobody really went middle except for us and T-29, but he's not there yet. And so we're able to punish this Progetto. I know that nobody's on the hill yet, so I know I'm not going to be punished yet, right? Because it's the very start of the game. And that's why I know I can make that play. So here comes an IS-6. I am not sure what he's doing, but I should have aimed at his side turret. I may have stood a chance at penning him because with that, but I instead tracked him, and I was kind of hoping that my tracking would do damage to him as well. And so we're unfortunately not making our shots even with our gold rounds. There are two Arties, and check out this EBR. Look how many guys we have back there as we're putting shots into this IS-6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, and they can't kill this EBR. So 45 TP gets spotted. We're going to take a shot on him as well. And this EBR now, they don't have great view range. He's just probably out of my view range. He's probably not spotting me. And check this out. He makes it all the way across the back of the map as we're loading standard rounds up to 1450 damage, and nobody hit this guy. Now, I hit him, but I crit him. If I can hit him with this gun, he was running circles around those guys in the back, you know, and it makes you realize that the guys in the back, holy Hannah, and our Artie's mad, which I don't really care. I do not like Artie, so whatever. They focus me, and I have my own reasons for not liking them. So now we've kind of lost the middle, and they know that we've got a lot of stuff one line. So it's kind of surprising they haven't pushed the hill yet. But we're going to go up and try and spot guys up here because I do have a lot of campers in the back of the map. And it's risky because I may get shot from hill. But I feel like it's worth doing. And nobody aims at me from hill. So I'm going to let my team know that. My terrible driving here. And my terrible driving just is because I'm typing. So I let my team know that nobody shot at me from hill. So they could actually potentially move up and get better shots from up in this area or even just down in here. And we're also letting the team know that we're going to spot guys, right? That we're spotting. And with this turret, I can do that all day long as I don't get RD'd. Now, I do die early in this game, and it's a mistake on my part, but it's still a good game. We're at 3,100 combined already, and we would like more. So we're able to spot the 45 TP, and maybe that wasn't our spotting, actually. And we decide we're going to get into an aggressive position because nobody seems to be pushing the one line, and we've got all this firepower there, and they must have a lot of firepower there too. So we just pull up just enough that we can spot these guys, and we're going to let people take shots on them, right? The Progetto gets lit, and I get greedy here. I assume he's going to spot me, so actually he does spot me, so that was not getting greedy. Looks like there's somebody on the tracks, which is fine. That's okay. We're racking up the assist damage, and we do track that Progetto, but that's it. So a little more spot assist, and the Progetto is shooting at me. everyone's shooting at me at this point. But we've got them locked into a corner, right? They have a third of the map, and we have 2/3 of it. So, and soon to be more than 2/3, as Artie is taking an interest. Now we're going to move up in the bush line a little bit and see what we can do here. We're waiting for our teammates to kind of move up. Like this T-35-3, what is he doing back there? There's nothing he can do. He should at least move up to here, right? So if I light stuff, he can shoot it. So at any rate, our Leo is moving up on the Super Hellcat, so that's good. And we've won this game. It's just a matter of time, because when they get spotted, they're just going to get crushed. So there's a Super Hellcat, and I should have never taken this shot, right? I mean, that was just so greedy. But we end up with, that's 2,200 damage, and this SU-130 PM is taking all sorts of damage, right? So that takes us up to 6,200 combined. But look how much more we could have got if we would have just held our gunfire, right? So that's a mistake that I made. We do eventually win this game, and it's kind of a foregone conclusion. Guys like this Ferdinand, if you're in a Ferdinand and you've got a guy pushed up, don't even bother pushing up, because when you fire, you're going to get spotted, right? So why even push up? If you're going to push up, just push up to where the T-25-2 is, because you're going to have shots all the way in. But, and as the Ferdinand goes down, right? As I said. But we've got a Super Hellcat on their perimeter, and he is putting in work against this Progetto. So that's good. And it's just the last two guys, you know. So you don't ever want to give up map control like this, because it takes one guy to spot all of you, and then you're dead. It was closer than it should have been, to be honest. As I changed over to the Tiger P, I just wanted to see what he was doing, because I have the Tiger P. If you guys have played it, I feel sorry for you. It's a bad tank. I got a first class in it by like doing 2,200 damage. So I hate that thing, but I'm grinding through it right now just to get to the high tier German heavies. So just a Leo left, and he's in all sorts of trouble. He has no armor, and that's pretty much the end of the game. Let's go ahead and look at the after action report on this. Okay, here we are at the after action. Ace tanker, of course, and we also ended up with a patrol duty. That is patrol duty number 7 for us in this tank, which is rather unusual. Pardon me, it brought us 3 bonds, and look at our credit earnings. You're going to see we had a premium account going and some other things, and anyway, so we ended up with 2,200 damage, 1,418 base XP. Anytime you get in 1,400, you're doing good. 12 shots, 9 hits, 6 pens. And we actually had more spotting than what we showed. So we ended up with almost 7,000 combined, just under 7,000 combined. And keep in mind, folks, you know, when you're spotting, you're not shooting. So, or you shouldn't be. I showed you that you shouldn't be. But when you're not firing, you're not spending ammo. So even with a premium account, we ended up with 94,000 credits. We had a credit reserve going, so that gave us another 71,000 credits, and we ended up netting 175,000 credits out of that game. And we had a personal reserve for our XP. I always like doing those 300% reserves for our what do you call that, free experience, pardon me. Brought us up to 420 free experience, which you can use on any tank. So I've been really trying to bank that while I've had premium time, because you guys can upgrade modules on a new tank and not have to play it stock. So I appreciate you guys watching. I got one more T-34-85 game that we'll show you, and then I think that's the end of my replays for the foreseeable future. So we'll catch you next time. Tonester out.